This is a sportsmanship presentation by Amy McDonald for EDU 526 at William Woods University. This presentation would be made prior to an athletic season at a student athlete and parent preseason meeting with the athletic director. What is sportsmanship? Sportsmanship is an aspiration that a sport or activity will be enjoyed for its own sake. Proper consideration for the following must be made in order to promote good sportsmanship: fairness, ethics, respect for all those involved, parents, officials, coaches, other team, and having a fellowship with the competitors. There are many ways to promote positive and good sportsmanship. Just a few of these include playing by the rules and working hard whenever you as a student athlete step on the field, court, or ice. You must talk politely and be courteous to all of those that you encounter, whether it's your coach, officials, spectators, the other team, the other coaches. Cheering on your teammates with positive words of encouragement is another way to promote good sportsmanship. Avoid losing your cool and demonstrating violence are ways that positive sportsmanship is displayed. Being able to acknowledge good plays made by another team is a small way that you can show that you have respect for the other team. Also, winning or losing, congratulating the other team by going through the handshake line in a positive and grateful manner that you were able to play against another team. Sportsmanship is important because you must be able to demonstrate respect and courtesy in order to uphold the values and integrity of the game. And if you can do that, it makes the game much more enjoyable, being able to respect it and value what it's there for. If you can demonstrate these values, it can correlate directly to your life off of the field. So if you can recognize hard work, a job well done, and those around you, you're going to be much better off in the classroom, in the work environment, or when you leave high school and go off to bigger and better things. You can have those tools of respect, courtesy, fairness, all in your back pocket. So we have some do's and don'ts for those involved in athletics. So we'll start with student athletes. Student athletes should play your role, whether it's a starting player, someone who comes off the bench, or someone who doesn't see a lot of minutes. Playing your role is very important. Being able to support your teammates on and off the field is one way to promote good sportsmanship. Listening to coaches and officials is another way to show that you respect those around you. Things you should not do as a student athlete: anything opposite of those positive things that we talked about earlier in the presentation, such as arguing calls or speaking and acting negatively to the other team, officials, fans, administrators. As fans and parents, please let the players play, the coaches coach, and the officials officiate. So being your role as a fan or parent is to support your team and your student athlete by cheering in a positive manner and being able to manage your own behavior, not letting the game or the coach's decisions get in your way. As fans and parents, obviously we don't need people arguing calls, and keeping the space between your student athlete and the coach by not interfering with their decisions. And if you have an issue, it must be taken care of in a positive way, not being yelled at during a game. So we have some coaches who are here, and they have their own do's and don'ts. So they know that they must model positive behavior, They are a teacher of the game, so they know that we focus on the fundamentals and promoting a good team camaraderie by promoting all student athletes, not playing favorites, demonstrating good sportsmanship in those areas. Again, coaches are not there to argue calls or control the game. They're there to show our student athletes what they should do in a game situation and how to be positive members of the team. Lastly, the officials. We know that officials should try to officiate fairly and impartially, so they shouldn't worry about whose home field it is or home court it is, that they should focus on the rules of the game and being able to officiate that in a fair manner. Officials should not allow fans or coaches to influence their calls or cheer for the other team. We know that this doesn't always happen, but part of good sportsmanship is letting them do their job, and that people may make mistakes, but we don't need to berate them or get on their case because it's not going to change the outcome. So just some information that we have about sportsmanship. There's many awards that go out every year. So the MIAA, the governing body of athletics, puts out one award to each of the 8 districts. So that's a very big award if we were able to get that out of our whole district. The Patriot League Sportsmanship Award goes to one of the schools, both from the Fisher division and the Keenan division, all combined into one. Only one school gets that each year. But also we have something where the Situate High School Team Sportsmanship Award goes to one member of each athletic team. So for example, we have in the spring we have one that goes to the boys lacrosse team, girls lacrosse team, baseball, softball, tennis, etc. So one person from each team is able to earn that award by demonstrating positive sportsmanship values. And before we leave here, we have a handout for parents and spectators to sign the code of conduct that we put out regarding our sportsmanship values.